Hey guys, so we are back again. Uh, this is a video which we are gonna see and study about how to raise your daughter, how to raise your child, specifically your daughter in an Indian environment, in an Indian sphere, and I'll comprise of various slides and various issues. I'm not a registered psychologist, just to let you know, but there is no content. If you are an IT employee, if you are just an employee who is about to get married, how are you going to find out the ways to raise a child in this sexually deprived, no, not deprived, deregulated environment? How are you going to figure it out? So yeah, enjoy, sit back, watch this content, and do comment on the video. So before you start, this video is only for guys, for dads, for males, for boys. If you're a girl who is watching this video, you might feel triggered. You might feel triggered that this video is not about you. Might feel triggered that this is not the way you have been raised. You might cry and something like that will happen. You will relate it to your life and all. I'm just letting you know beforehand. So if you want to proceed, just be aware of it. If this video has been watched by some psychologist, some crispy little girl who is a clinical psychologist who just studied all those little books, I have studied those books as well. So don't fucking laugh at the situation and content. I know people come to you for counseling and all, but this is just my way, my point, my way of sharing the idea, because there is no such content available of how to raise a child. You will get married, how to raise a child. Where is the documentation for you, man? You are an IT employee. How to raise a girl child? Where is your documentation for that? There is no documentation, and there will never be. But yeah, this is one simple set of steps which you have to keep in mind and have this basics fundamentals fine, and I have explained in a very nice way. So first thing is my prediction. I have a little prediction that 5 years from now we will actually see more number of females than males in India, maybe worldwide as well, but my prediction is solid that there will be huge number of females. Male will not be able to cope. It will be very difficult to give birth to males. Yes, it's this prediction is based on several scientific studies, not mine, but the fact is it's not based on India. It's, I don't know what country they have done the study for, but the way things are going on, we will not be having males, and definitely not strong males. Yeah, genetically this is a proven fact. Okay, let's go ahead. What else I'll talk? Impulses, sex, child beaters. There are few things which provoke me to make this one. Some people beat their children. A lot of you guys must have been beaten by your dads or moms, and several mistakes which they made and which you should not make, and eventually you will also make if you don't have clear signs. Frustration, money, incest. Yep, and the rock. The age group which I have divided these classes are 4 to 8, 9 to 13, and 14 to 18. Could be 1 or 2 years here and there, but that's about it. You may figure out what time it is. You will yourself figure out as a parent that what to say at what time. Before you go on ahead, there's a book by the name of Elements of Child Development by K.C. Panda. I have not taken anything from that book, but it is for you to read it. There is a chapter by the name Mentally Retarded Children at 19, how to categorize and find them out. And then there is another subchapter by the name of Characteristics of Mildly Mentally Retarded. So do read it. Do read both of the chapters. Just Google and find the book. And that's about it. Let us begin. So age 0 to 3. Your project. I just made this as a project MHC. That is Project Mentally Healthy Child. It's in a discovery phase, and it's like onboarding and access is going on. I just made this slide look like it's like a project for you. Project to raise your girl child in a mentally healthy way. So dad is the god. Your child, starting from the 0 age, from the first day, first month, first year, she will look at you as God. You as a dad are a god for her. You are the man of the house. There will be a situation in your category that you must have gone married to a bad woman, a woman who must have had emotional issues, some emotional baggages, some mental disorder, and your wife must have had a lot of issues in her childhood. She must have been abused, and a lot of constraints would have been there. Nothing will matter in this situation up to some extent, because the whole role depends upon you. This slide is about you. This slide is all about the actions and everything else which you have to take care of. So it's lesser about her. But in age 0 to 3, more of the things has to be done from motherly sides, breastfeeding specifically and taking care of the child, and nourishment, basic things. For you as a dad, you have to control several things. That is anger and emotions. While you are outside with your family, with your child in India or anywhere else, you don't have to go into the fights. Fucking don't try to fight with somebody. You are with your wife and kids. Indians might be having some issue. I mean, a lot of people have issues when they are outside with their family. They might fight. Ignore, de-escalate. Do not indulge in anything like that. As far as your child is concerned, that lovey boo, cherish her, love her, be there for her all the time, every day, every hour. You will be there. She should see your face every day, every day. You don't have to leave the parenting for some uncle. You will not leave the parenting for some crutch, for some little maid who comes to take care of a girl child. No, destruction starts from there. Destruction will start from there, and I'll explain you. It's all the responsibility for you to be there available for that child, starting from age 0 to age 3. All the mess ups happens at this age. If you are not available, situation is gone. It's gone. I'm not going to use the word what will happen. So all the time you have to have the attention, affection and attachment. I just found out such words, very cute. Attention, affection and attachment. Because attention you have to give, affection you have to give, attachment will happen. Very nice. Development. I have given this name as development. So ages 4 to 8. If things have been very well till 0 to 3 years of age, you have to take care of just basic smaller things, whatever things which everybody will tell you, vaccination and smaller things. You know what to take care of her in the 0 to 3. My only point is just to be available and have the attention, which sometimes you will miss, but don't do that. Apart from that, whatever is the generic thing to be done for taking care of the girl child by 0 to 3, you will do the same thing. Add-on is only just to show attention and affection and availability. So age 4 to 8. Yeah, same thing is going to happen. Like you have to cherish your child. She will be able to recognize you, figure you out. You have to be there for her. And you will be the rock. You will be the rock. The rock, the WWE, the rock. You will be that rock for her. For the whole house actually, but for her, you will be the rock. You'll have to take her to many places for traveling. During this 4 to 8 time, travel should be very important in this time. Could be any places. There should be frequent amount of creative things to be done. Food, sure, she will enjoy a lot of food, different kinds of food. You have to ensure that she is enjoying the food. Food will be the best part of this time. Ice creams to various other kind of foods. Make sure you have sufficient amount of variety of foods to let her enjoy, entertain. Awareness of good or bad. You will slowly start to realize that she will be away from your eyes. She'll start to play. She'll start to go to the neighbors. She'll start to go to the places where maybe you are not available all the time. So you have to start having this little check on her where you will see if she is doing anything good or bad, and you have to tell her what is good and what is bad at a very, very basic level. Abhi, don't tell anything. And movements and memories, small talks, important life events. You take pictures, take good amount of life time memories which have been till the 8 years of age. Take good pictures, frame it, put them on your walls. Have a record of all those things so that she also remembers it. Whenever she kind of feels bad or she has to have some enrichment done, she will think of it. She will tell it to her friends. She will remember those events. Wherever you have taken her outside, you have been to some family events and all. Do take care of these figurative things. Okay. Now, associating sports, games, entertainment. So yeah, at this age, bones and body will develop. It's very, very nice if you associate your child to any of the one sports event. Yeah, that will bring up discipline in her. That will ensure that she's competitive as well. And discipline is one thing which will help when she associates with a sport alongside her studies. Could be anything. Badminton is a common thing. Sculpture could be another thing which is self-soothing as well. Train her for sculpture. Give her one set of tools and a clay. In the school also there will be an art activity. Drawing, anything related to art also will be good for her. Don't skip any of these things. Inspirational Hollywood movies, music, prayers, and God. So, while at this age, they will speak up. Girls are going to talk to other girls, they're going to talk to older girls as well, older guys as well. Maybe not with the guys, they will only speak with the older girls. So, there will be influence of them. You have to choose certain, not the Bollywood movies, certain Hollywood movies which are inspirational. Like Pursuit of Happiness is a very good movie. Don't show her beautiful mind. Don't show her, show her good Hollywood movies and maybe filter up anything which is not so good in it. Don't filter if you don't want to, but show her very, very good Hollywood movies which have some meaning to it, which will imbibe good learning into her. There are very few such movies. Identify yourself and check it. Bad girls. You will also observe during this age group that there will be some girls who are bad. I'm just going to use the word bad, you figure it out yourself. What does bad mean? So be careful of it. Try to explain her that situation, which could happen if she associates herself with that bad girl. Just try to tell her. You have to do that. Your mother, wife will not do it. You will have to do this thing. So, yeah, pedophiles. What is pedophile? Who's a pedophile? Pedophile is a guy who is interested in young girls, prepubescent girls. Now, I'm not saying about those guys who are interested, who just like, if you like some girl who's like 16, 17, okay, you like it and okay, I like you, that's it. Liking somebody is nothing. Finding somebody attractive, okay, find attractive, bye-bye. Now proceeding ahead, talking ahead, doing things, you have to find out such guys. You could be yourself also. You yourself as a parent could be a pedophile. Some kind of childhood trauma would have been there in your past, but you just don't have to raise one. You have to be aware yourself also if you are one person like that. Just tell yourself that you are this person, I'm not going to do this, okay? Be fully aware of the traits of such people, yourself and your community and your family and neighbor as well. These people are there. So just be careful. Just be aware. Anger, drugs and alcohol. So most of the times when you are outside with your child, there will be situations where you will feel angry. And for a male to be angry is part of his traits. We sometimes channel that into various other ways during workout and meditation and everything else. But there has to be a release of certain emotion, which is anger. Just control that. Make your daughter aware of drugs, alcohol, smoke. Show her pictures of how such people look like. Show her before and after picture of how a girl was nice and healthy and happy, and then what happened to her after that. We talk about this during childhood as well. Just show her the picture, show her the proof what happens if somebody does drugs and alcohol, what happens to that person. That has to be forever. Education for such events. Scared. So while you're having all these talks, she will feel scared. She'll feel scared. Let her be scared. You have to be the rock. You will not do the crime. You will not show the weak emotions. You will be the rock. Oh yes, what happened? Don't worry, bacha, I'll do it for you. So you have to be that rock. You know what's a rock? You throw anything at the rock, nothing happens to a rock. Like a literal rock, piece of huge rock, I'm saying. Not the WWE rock here. That's also one and the same thing. Help her to think creatively, figure it out. So through this age, you have to play some games with her, which will help her to creatively figure out somebody and try to figure out a situation. Okay? Anything which could be any real life event. Say that you are coming late for office, turn on the water motor. Turn off the gas, press the on button on the rice cooker. Small activities you have to start doing with her so that she's also self-independent, and she may figure out smaller activities, smaller things during that. Keep her away from cell phones and avoid any screen times. It will damage her brain. Reward and punishment, behavioral training. Reward good things. If your daughter is doing something which is good, reward her. Keep certain things which will be like food, gift, toys, a nice pen, a nice cup, chocolates, book, nice set of clothes, yeah, a party, anything which could be considered as a reward for her. Give the reward and punish her also. Not like literal. You will never raise your hand on your daughter ever. See, the point of this slides and video is, if you mess up, why I made this slide and all. I didn't make it so that you will raise good, nice daughter, everything. No. If you mess up, you are destroyed. The time is gone. I'll tell you the importance of these ages. If you mess up here, what's gonna happen? What disorder happens to girls in childhood? That's the point of view. That's why I wrote for a dad. If you mess it up here, she's gone. She'll never talk to you. She'll look at you very indifferently. She'll never share anything with you. All your effort, all your work, all your hard work is zero. It's fucking zero if you make mistakes here. So don't do that. Don't do those kind of mistakes with other parents too. Do not hit her. Punish her in a way where she understands that this is a punishment. Tell her, verbally tell her, I did not like that. Can you please not do this? I did not like that. I felt bad about it, and this will be bad for you. Explain her. Explain her, man. She will listen to you and the dad. Explain her, give logical references of why you should not touch the fire. Why you should not open the phone. Why you should not touch other people's phone. Things which little kids do, explain them why. They're curious. They will ask thousands of questions. Do not disrupt them. Fear and love of God. Yeah. Make sure your girl child is praying to whatever religion you are from. She should pray. Habit of spirituality will help her. If you mess up here, it will help her later. Yeah. Nobody does it. No girl, nobody do prayers today. In these days, nobody does any prayers. I have seen temples and everywhere else, little kids walk just by. Nothing happens. Nobody is spiritual. So you have to enable her to have a fear of God and love for God. Keep God in the first place always. Imbibe these things into her. Books, read, write, journal. So for her communication to be on top, she should write and journal things, and at your level also you will do some journaling as well. You will do journaling of her traits, of her personality, of her behaviors. Yes sir. Make a note of those things, write it down, of very high level and mid level things and actions which she has done till now. Just keep a note of it. It will help you. It might help the psychologist later on. It will help you. It will help her eventually. So write down few of the things. Keep it with you. Keep it with you. Authority. So overcrowding space, it's very important that wherever you live, it has sufficient amount of space to move around. It should not be congested. A congested workspace for a child growth is very disruptive. Yeah, it's very difficult. I know you must be living in a congested place. It will be very difficult for you to give that much space. But try if it's possible to give enough space. If not possible, make sure you take your child out during weekend and also during weekdays. That level of enrichment should be there to avoid the overcrowding. Authority. So during this age, you have to give your child some level of authority. She should own this. Like if you're traveling, she should own her own bag. She should pack her own belongings. She should carry her own water bottle and stuffs. Okay? Don't keep her baggages and her clothings with the generic clothing. Let's suppose you are going to some place for vacation. Give her her own bag. Even if you are traveling, you reach the spot, then you give her the bag. Make her feel part of the group. Make her feel that she is having the authority, she is belong to the group, she is her own individual. That will make her feel responsible and accountable. Very important. Nobody does it. Nobody did do this. They just take care of the child, hold their hands and let her go. Enable her. Enable her. You are the dad. Be around a circle. Be a circle. Be that revolving aura around her. She'll enjoy it. She will like it. Okay, irreversible actions, life and death. Explain about the origin of us, life and death, irreversible actions. Do tell about this thing. You don't have to talk about childbirth and sex and everything else. No, not right now. But generic information you can start giving to her. She should not have any surprises. The idea is that she should be aware of what's coming in the next year. Just for example, in school they discuss that what we are going to study next year, what we are studying this year, how next year's books looks like, and what are the present books looking like. There should be no surprise in any of the adventures. She should have prior info, private parts info. You have to give it, not the mom. You have to explain her the private parts, hiding it, what is a good touch, what is a bad touch, what to do if some people is looking at her, staring at her, how to share it to you in a proper way, how to be alert. These things you will have to talk. If you will not talk, who will talk? There will be somebody else who will talk then. Okay? So you will do the talking. You will explain your child, your love, little baby girl. You will tell her everything. You will explain her. You will sit casually. Anyway, start with talking in a subtle way. Then maybe someday try to have a conversation. Let the mother be also there. You be also there. Talk it to her. Explain her. Before she explores her on her own, you have to explain to her in a proper way. Intuition, body language, listening, creativity, yeah. Never disrupt her. There will be many times she will bother you, she will eat your brain. She will destroy your brain. So listen to her. Don't. There will be times when you are working and she is disturbing you. Tell her that I will just need some time to work. We'll play after 4. We'll play at 6. We'll go there at this time. Why? Because my boss is trying to have me work this. Give her a reason and explanation also. That this is happening because of this. Now tell me, girl, what should I do? You want to play, but my boss is saying me to work, so I'll have to work. Then I'll play with you. I also want to play with you. So explain her in a nicer way. She will understand. If you take impulsive actions, no, don't do that. Don't take impulsive actions. You are the rock. You are the rock. The real rock and the real rock. Both you are. So don't take impulsive actions. Overscheduling confidence and need. So don't overschedule things. Don't just pack her schedule with 5 a.m. wake up, 10 a.m. this, 4 a.m. this. No. Give her enough leisure time. Let her enjoy her life. Let her enjoy her childhood. Give her free time. So free time for you. Nothing. You want to know, play away, nothing. You will say nothing. 1 to 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour on Sunday or Saturday. Free time. It should be ideal time. Let her do whatever she wants to do. Tell her whatever you want to do. Let her imbibe in her creativity. Bullying, trauma, and bad mother. So this little chapter is about letting her be aware of what is bullying actually. Now she would be aware by this time she would have seen what bullying is actually at workplace, at her school, and at the park and at the neighbor. Just let her be aware of it. Don't tell her to do this and that. Awareness should be there for this stage. Bad mother. Your wife might fight with you in these stages. If something is going wrong, there will be many occasions where your wife will be creating some issues. And number of occasions your wife will be creating some issues. You may not be creating some issues, so handle it strategically. You will have a fight with your wife someday. Okay? You will have a fight with your wife someday. Don't let her see that. Don't let your child be a part of your problems. If you have a fight, if you cheated on some girl, your wife cheated on something, deal with that. Don't let your child bring that. Don't bring that little nuance in your home. When you're in your bedrooms, you're talking, your wife is telling you that you're having sex with this, you're having sex with that. Your child is little watching, oh, mommy. She'll cry. And you will repeat. How embarrassing it will look. How embarrassing it will look if you are having a fight and your child is watching. Fucking disgusting. Yeah, disgusting you are if you do that. Oh my god. This situation will happen actually. That's why I'm letting you know. Tattoo it somewhere. Write it somewhere. No fighting for you. Don't write it that, hey wife, don't fight with me. No. Your wife is a girl also. You are the boss of the house. It's your responsibility to handle everything. It's not the wife's problem. It's your problem. You did not handle it, sir. So you fucking gotta take charge of certain things and not fight. Calm her down. Calm your wife. What's wrong? What are you doing which is wrong? Figure it out and calm her down. You know, if you don't do that, what's gonna happen? She will take it out on the child. If your mom, if the dad's mom is also part of the problem of the fight, your wife is gonna take it out on your child. Yeah. Don't fuck it up. Do not fight at home. Explain it to your wife that we just have to make sure that our children are not impacted by our issues or any fucking same thing. Tell her, do not have the bad mother influence on the child. Make sure of that. This is about you. The slides are on, or this video is all about the dad. All right. So, ages 9 to 13, up till now, if you have done everything correctly, it will be a very, very beautiful journey for you. You would be enjoying it. Your child must be enjoying it. Your wife would be enjoying it. And it would just feel like time passing by like so quickly. You won't even feel that how this much years have gone and what all you have done. Maybe you are being nice and everything in a subconscious way. But up till now, you are good. Then you have to follow these strategies and checks for ages 9 to 13. Could be 8 to 13 also, 8 to 14 also. I have named it testing. The development is done, now you have to test it. So yeah, let's see. Nightmares. Your child will be having days which will be equivalent to nightmares. You have to be with her. Of all these age groups, of all these groups, every day you have to be there. Don't be that guy who is away for 6 months. Don't be that guy, man. Time has gone then. If you're being that guy in that, up till now, if you are that kind of guy who was not available when your daughter needed you, there was no dad, no need to watch. You can skip the video, you can do something else, watch some other videos. If you are that kind of a dad, nothing could be done. Anyways, nightmares, be with her. You have to explain at this age how babies are born, how babies are made. Okay? There are various ways to explain it to your girl child in a healthy way that how babies are born. The idea is to make her aware of sexuality and everything. Pregnancy is the one way. You show her a pregnant lady. If there is a girl who is pregnant in your locality or in your neighborhood or in your family, have a meetup. We just want to meet you. Go there and have a meetup. You have to then, once these stages are done, you have to also explain about the puberty. She should be aware of everything which is coming in the next year, which is coming in the next few months. Don't put a little surprise. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that, man. Never ever make her feel like, don't make her do that, okay? Fucking be scared that you don't have to do that. Sometimes she will ride a roller coaster, she will feel scared and she should enjoy it. She should not be scared. Puberty, safety, hygiene, sex and marriage. Sex is not bad, but marriage and babies centered. Yeah, this is a very, very typical thing which is going to be very difficult for you and you will not explain her. You don't have the balls to explain her. You will let your wife handle it. You will let most of these things which are related to sex handled by your wife. That's the stupid thing which you will do as a man. Yeah, you are fucking scared of it. Why are you scared of it? She's a daughter. If you will not explain her, some other guy will do that. There will be a guy at her work, at her school. There will be a little girl at her school who will say, "Hey, this is this, this is it." Your dad doesn't tell you. Is he scared? Try to explain her these things in a subtle way. You have to do that. So what's this about sex and marriage? Sex is not bad. So kids will know these things. She's still a child, but 9 to 13, she will be aware of these things through TV. She will see some movie in a TV, some video in a TV. Maybe her friends and all will be talking about it, or her something in the family. They are aware. They will know, get to know this. You have to make sure you tell that sex is not a bad thing, but you do it with the person whom you love in a marriage perspective. And why we do it? Just to produce babies. It's an enjoyable thing to be done when to produce babies. That's the thing which you have to tell. That's a purpose. Okay, understand my words. This thing has been done to produce babies. That's all. It's not been done for recreational purposes and anything else, for hormonal reset and all. No. So no surprise. You can also take the child to zoos and Discovery Channel is one way also to figure it out. She will figure it out. She should know what's coming. Abuse and frustration. Don't take her abuse. Don't take your frustration from your office on her. You will do that. You'll be angry of some reason. You want to channel your frustration on somebody. She's gonna say, "Papa, can we play this?" Take the frustration with your child. There is no way by doing this you can excuse yourself out. Don't do that. Fucking run. Wake up at 5 a.m. Run. Work out. Take a plow and start burying the ground. If there is so much testosterone in you, if there is so much rage in you, find a way to take it out. Don't take it on a child. Fucking idiot. So next is Her friends trust casual sex situations. Situations I'm gonna speak. So, in this age group, there will be certain situations while she will be away alone. She has to go to her cousins. She has to go to some her mom's friend's place. There will be predators at this place, pedophiles and other people. Pedophiles can be boy and girl both, male and female both. Just to fucking let you know, pedophiles are not just guys. Pedophiles are girls also. Yes, yes, yes. So any of the situations where your child is away from you, be there. Don't go there. Be aware that what kind of person is it who with whom you are going. Is he frank, aware? What? Just be aware. Just be aware. Talk to your child after that meetup. Talk to your child when she comes back home. Peer pressure, manipulation, and jealousy. So in this age group, closely to 13 actually, 13 and 14, there will be huge amount of peer pressure. And peer pressure would be of anything, clothes, friends. Sexual peer pressure will also be there. Yes, casual sex will also be there. Don't think it's age 9 to 13. Hey, they are kids. Fucking stupid. Bad girls, pedophiles. Yeah, so this is the same section which you have to be aware in starting from the previous set of slide. You have to keep informing of her of these things with this kind of information. Just let your child be aware of it in a subtle way. Don't be a fucking nosy guy who tells all about this every day. No, no, no. In a subtle way, make her explain. She will get it. She'll understand you. But you have to talk and open your mouth. Hugs and kisses, okay, yeah, this will do. Cleanliness, sharing personal thoughts. So when you will have this kind of a bond with your daughter, she's your friend, she's your buddy, she's your, you confide in her, she will share many things with you which she feels confused about. She will ask so many questions at this age group. Sexual questions, it will be personal thoughts, her feelings, her emotions, her secrets. Oh yes, she will tell everything. She would want to tell these things to somebody. It's the best if she tells it to you. Don't fucking be a stupid guy to deprive her of anything to be known and to be shared. And if any of these stages, any of these things is not happening, it means you have fucked up somewhere. Sit with her. Be chill with her. Don't be a guy who wants to demand respect. Do that with some other, maybe your wife or somebody. Let her share things with you. Let her curiosity be opened up. Tell her things, explain her things. Even if it is a sexual thought, explain her. Tell her. It's better you let her know everything beforehand. At a right time, definitely. Sexual virginity. Yeah, do explain her the importance of being a virgin. Do explain her what does a casual sex means. What happens if she just fucks around? What do we call such females that have quick sex in their early teens, and what happens to them later on? What happens after a breakup? What happens to their body? How the body changes after a sexual experience? You're gonna tell her beforehand. Hormones, sexual desires, reaction and confidence, these will be at peak and these stages because puberty has been reached. You have explained her about the puberty, so they will have these desires and feelings. You have to channel it. You as a dad will help her to channel these feelings productively into work, into sports, into something productive. You will be aware how to channel it. If you are that right kind of dad, you will be aware how to channel your daughter's sexual desires into something productive. Yeah, you will. Confidence is what which she will seek in this age group because they have nothing. So confidence is what will boost her, which will keep her self-empathy, self-esteem primed. That glass of self-esteem will be filled. You'll have to assign certain tasks, small tasks, and that will fill her self-esteem booth every day, every week. Explain her about love and the logical thinking. Tell her about the mistakes. Tell her about your crushes. Tell her how stupid you were. Yeah, tell her. But then also tell her the good, proudly things as well. Because you are the dad. You are the rock. Always remember, you are the dad, you are the rock. Personality guards and rich. So there will be people who will be really well off. And she will know it. She'll compare. They will compare. Their wives will compare. It's the females who just do the comparing. Guys have nothing to do with comparing. Guys will fucking do whatever the other guy. Guys will not bother about the other guy. It's the females who will plant the seed of comparing. And that's not a wrong thing. It's just a part of their biological thinking. So explain her about the rich and poor factor. She should not feel weird about this thing. If somebody is rich, tell her that yeah, due to some reason they are rich. It's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. Just way of lifestyle. And when you will study, you will get a job. You will also be the same thing. It's not a bad. It's not good. Tell her that you are self-sufficient. Tell her you are having abundance. Personality guards. What is a personality guard? So by now she must have seen a lot of movies with you, and movies would have certain characters. Those characters would portray certain personalities which will work in a certain situation. Understand my point? There will be certain actors who will portray something which will work sufficiently good for her personality. Let's suppose she saw the movie Pursuit of Happiness. There she saw Will Smith, how he got the job, how he studied for the job, and he got it. So she will try to mimic and copy everything of that personality. Tell her how they can use this personality guard throughout their life to protect herself. No surprise, social circle. Yeah, one more important thing that little girls at this sphere of age, they will think that their life is just this little school of 50 students, their 15 or 20 little group of neighborhood friends, and that's about it. All their life decisions will be based on it. No, you would have to, if she comes to you for decision, you will take that. She should confide in you. She should be able to, she should feel so much comfortable with you that she is able to seek suggestions and judgment from you. And you will give the judgment, not order it. You will tell that I am giving you the judgment because I am older and I know this because I have been through this. Not that you know it, you know better than you are smarter than you. No. Never ever deprive your daughter. Never tell her that she is not better than you. Tell her that you know it only because you have been through it. She is smart. Tell her she is smart. At this age, they might be very, very conservative, shy. They will not share much things with you. But if everything has been well till now, it's okay. You will be observing these traits, and you will be having urges to speak to your daughter in a right way if everything is good. Yeah, there will be times she will talk to you in a very disrespectful way. She'll verbally abuse you, and then she will say sorry as well. You will say, don't worry, it's okay. It's okay, don't worry about it. They're cool. Be calm, be chill, be unbothered, be the rock. Insensitive, dissatisfaction, fault finding. If you're doing all of this, why will you be insensitive and why will you show dissatisfaction to your child? If there is an event where your child is performing, be chill, be cool about it. If there is a school parents teacher meeting, your teacher is saying gibberish shit about your child, hey, your teacher was saying something funny about you. Say like that. Your teacher is not a god. She is not that god. She may say something this and that about your girl child. Feel, joke about it. But then also make sure that you are aware that she is doing certain things. Fix her. Fix her in a way which is enabling by explaining her why she is doing it, what is causing her to do it, and how to fix if it's a fixable situation. Journaling. Tell her to journal her feelings. Write a diary. Don't see her diary. Please, please, please. Oh, yeah. You're gonna open her diary and you're gonna read her diary. You fucking deprived dad. You are going to read her diary. I know. There will be a time where you will feel why she is not talking to, why is not sharing with you, and you'll just open her diary. Don't ever do that, man. No matter what the situation is, don't open her diary. You are gonna find something in a diary which will be very funny, or which will be very, very, very weird. It will be very weird. Do not open your child's diary. Don't let the wife also open that. Let her take the diary. If you do that, she will never be comfortable. She'll lock her room all the time. Yeah. Let her, enable her. Even if anything is going wrong, it should be okay. Do not let her confide to her. Anyways, social approvals. Explain her what is this attention and all the social approvals which she is trying to seek at this age. So explain what's going to come in the next age group, 14 to 16. Have a slight idea about it. Explain her a little bit. She might have several fantasies and all for actors and everything. Explain what's going to come in the next age group. Okay, there's nothing bad in it. You're just talking. If you think that you are talking about sex, hey, you're just talking in a nice way. Pup, dad, you are. She is going to face all those things. She's going to look. One day she's going to look outside. There will be couples kissing. What are you going to do then? Hey, don't look, don't look, don't look. You're going to do that? Fucking idiot. You're going to be chill. You are the rock. Chill. Chill. Calm. Relax. Don't try to be fucking stupid. Yeah, only time you'll try to hide is if somebody's getting shot or something. Okay. I think this is the last slide. Age 14 to 18. This is the last thing. Project deployment. You cannot do much in this age group. Tasks, whatever things which you have to do as a dad has to be done till age 13. It actually has to be done from age group 0 to 4 to 5. All the attention, everything you have to devote from 0 to 5. Everything, every day, every attention, every little toy, every demands, every needs, every dress, location, you have to fulfill her cup till age 5. At this age, 14 to 18, nothing could be done. You just have to visualize and start giving her the space. The last movements, disaster management, cope. I've kept this little ironical topic, that these are the last moments where you would feel that she has completely grown up, and she will throw you one day a line saying, you don't understand me. My parents does not understand me. Yeah, she will throw this line. Be chill, be rock. Sit there. Be quiet if you have to be quiet. Don't run away, don't be away, don't be aloof. Disaster management and cope, this actually are the things which you have to train your daughter. Why? Because she might fall in some trap. She might fall in some kind of situation where she cannot get out of it. It could be any situation. So you would have to train her, and that's up to you. How would you train your daughter to cope? Let's suppose she didn't study for an examination, tomorrow is a test. She will fail. What will you do as a dad? Oh, go, daughter, you didn't study, go fail. She'll have to cheat. You will have to help her cheat. Yeah, this is not a slide. This is called a disaster management. She will commit some crime. What are you going to do? She might slap some guy who's older. That guy must be some very big shot. So first of all, she shouldn't slap or she shouldn't do anything, but anything could happen. So that's the point. Disaster management. You have to have her understanding about various scenarios which happen in her daily life, and help her build that level to cope on her own. Girls are usually manipulative, and by 14 to 18, this age group, you will see good amount of manipulation. You would see the manipulation in her tactics. Just like boys start to show their muscles, girls become manipulative. It's in they're hardwired. That's their survival mechanism. That's how they survived since these many years. They don't have a physique and all. How they're gonna survive? Manipulation. So yeah, try to explain her the several scenarios where she may get in trouble, and you'll have to take her out of the trouble, or she herself have to take her out of that trouble. And if the situation is that you don't understand me, avoid talking. Just be there. Don't leave. Be there as a parent, but do understand that times are where you have to step back also. Attention. Explain her why she's getting this much amount of attention. Clearly explain her why all the guys, all the men, all the females, all the ladies, everybody is looking at her. Tell her the reason that she is fertile. She is at the peak of her fertility. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. She is at the peak of her biological fertility. People would want to look at her. They just want to look at her. Why won't they want to look at her? They just want to look at her, and that's it. And people will mate selection. At this time, she may try to have sex. She may try to select a mate that will be a typical bad boy or a good guy. Anything. You'll have to figure it out that what kind of guy she's attracted to. You can talk to her. What kind of guys you like? What kind of actors you like? What kind of friends you like? Who are your friends? Show me their pictures. Show me their photographs. Kind of figure it out yourself if that guy looks like a fuck boy. Ready for war. Yeah. Actually, at this age group, she should be ready for any kind of a war. She should be well equipped. She should know what to do in these stages. She should be aware of the political narratives which are running in the country at that time. Uh, any political narrative goes along for 5 to 6 years. Feminism, government agendas. So make her aware that these things are only narratives just to sell something. Solar, petroleum, fuel, voting, anything will be a political narrative. Work 70 hours, anything. Layoffs, makeup. Absolutely explain her the importance of virginity. Explain, it's your job to explain in that previous age group and this time also that what is her importance as staying as a virgin. Yeah, as a dad, yeah, you're gonna clap her if she's gonna make out with a guy. Oh, very good, very good. Daughter, I'm proud of you. Fucking asshole. You have to explain her the importance of being a virgin, virile. Who are good boys? Who are the boys who are good, clean, nice, hardworking good boys who belong to a stable family, mentally healthy boys? First of all, you yourself have to identify. It's okay, even if you are any kind of a person, you have to look out for only these kind of groups which are mentally healthy, nice, happy, good. You have to explain your daughter these traits, these situations. Explain the importance of sex and children. Whenever you're talking about sex, producing, reproduction, okay, related with children's, tell her clearly that it has to be performed for procreation only and for marriage, for a husband. This should be there in her mind and her action should depict this also. Tell her how angry and upset you will be. Clearly tell her, man. Simply tell your daughter that if you just fuck around with this guy at this age, when we are not at home, she's gonna call somebody at home when you are not at home. You will feel proud of it. She just cheated you. She will cheat that guy also. So clearly explain her that you will be upset, you will be angry that you have broken her trust. And that's it. After that, you don't have to do anything. Even if she follows it, even if she wants to do that, that's her choice. You cannot do much here. Don't do anything fucked up. Detach from doing any kind of fucked up things. Detect borderline personality disorder. The only disorder, I've also studied about this, which you can find it out during this age group, 14 to 18, if she has borderline personality disorder, whatever I have told, whatever fuck up I have told you, you as a father have failed, or it is genetics. Only these two things are there. It's genetics, it's in your traits, it's in your family tree. Your mom had it, your grandmother had it, you will also have it, your child will also have it. It's okay. You just detected it, very good. Very good. 14 and 18 is the time when you're going to detect that your girl has borderline personality disorder. She's attracting older guys. She's being attention seeking. She's interested in fuckboys. She is being aloof. Just check it. I have several videos of a full playlist of borderline personality disorder. Check it. And if yes, then you have to start psychological counseling. There is a dialectical behavior therapy. Takes 10 years, 12 years. Maybe there is no solution after that. But you have to explain your daughter that, hey daughter, I'm seeing these many traits. Let's do a study. Let's check. After fully you are aware, after making notes and everything, you are sure that yeah, by age 13, 14, 16, 17, these borderline traits she is showing. Better to make her aware that her actions, her emotions, her impulses, everything is getting disbalanced. Eating disorder and everything. Just find out, first of all, you yourself find out what is a borderline personality disorder, and then don't be in an ordered way. Don't try to order your child. Coach her, be her friend. Explain her the disorder, explain her the scams which boys do. Tell her how fuckboys manipulate the girls. Yeah, tell her how that one day she will feel nice, other day she will want to like. Tell her about the abuse of drugs and alcohol. She'll have a birthday party and all of her friends will be, hey, just try once, no. This is just coffee. Tell her what happens in parties and clubs and everything. She will say that we as a friends are going to Apugar. And they are not going to Apugar. They might be going to just make out. They might be just going to have drinks. They will lie to you. So be aware of it. She should be able to tell you things in a very normal, chill way. But see, the point is like if this thing is going on now, situation is kind of fucked up. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do at that stage. I fail at that stage. So that is the purpose of this slide, to take care of things from 0 till 14, 15 very, very nicely. But then if 14, 18 is messing it up and all, try to control at your best possibility. Make her explain. There will be chances that she will understand. Give her examples of older females. Tell her that what is the situation of a female which is over 30 years of age. Is she fertile? No. Give her example of a same female, same age group of a male of who is 30 years of age, who is 35 years of age. Explain her that how much money he is having, how much experiences he is having, how much products, materials, everything that guy is having. And that guy was nothing when he was a little school kid. The school kid who actually proposed to your daughter is a big shot now because of his hard work. Explain her those scenarios which happen in real time. Education, marriages, finances and car. So even if something is going wrong, like don't feel too much bothered about it. Yeah, it's going good. She's safe. She's in one piece. Explain her everything. Even if she's dating and she's hanging out and making all this, there's nothing bad about that now that she is BPD and everything. Just explain her. Be open with her. Education, marriage and finances. Do explain her that these are the vital pillars of a healthy relationship. Last thing is bomb has been planted. Vamp, murder, pedophile, dark traits. So there will be a time you will figure out that your daughter is going to commit a murder. She is a pedophile. She is having dark traits. She is having knife obsessions. Knives in my wardrobes too. It's just that I just wanted to have different set of knives for cutting different things. No such as a knife obsession, but you will know it. She's your daughter. You will get to know that something is really, really fucked up with her, man. You will get to know it, that your daughter has been raised well, but still there is something wrong, very, very wrong, and there is nothing which you can do about it. Just you cannot do anything. You cannot tell it to anybody. You just have to keep it with yourself. Love your daughter. Confide in your daughter. Stay close to your daughter. Do not break her trust in any of these scenarios. Be the rock always, all the time. You still tried your best. She also tried her best. There is nothing wrong with nothing in any of these things. Even if something is going wrong in a very disgusting way, even if you have committed some crime, even if any kind of bullshit thing is going on, never break your daughter's trust. Never make her feel that she has let you down. If she says sorry, give her chances to say sorry. Give her chances. Do not shut her down. She'll be good. If you find some other content which is about how to raise a daughter, do put up in the comments. Don't fucking say, hey, you made a video, it's not complete. I have tried my best. I am not married. I may not get married too. But how to raise a child, how to raise a girl child in this century, in this sexualized environment. This is my home, this is my room. I go out. I see somebody is having smooches, some kisses is happening. Kids are having sex. There are cars outside, all covered, tinted cars. People are having sex. Kids are having sex and all. Sexually deregulated culture. Back in our times, it was still something to be performed at later stages. Due to social media, due to networking, due to mobile phones, people are engaging in sexual activity at a very, very young age too. They are finding opportunity. So you have to raise your daughter well. You have to explain her everything. And you have to make her feel responsible and accountable. And she will be. Come on, yes, she will be. And this is the fundamental. These are the basics. You do all of this in a very straightforward way. It will be nice. You'll enjoy your life. She'll enjoy her life. She will respect you. You will give her respect. many years to go. I hope you subscribe to me for my efforts, buddy boys. I love you. Bye bye.